Hey guys, this is Joseph Lucero with Powerlifting Technique, and today what we're going to talk about is it worth getting a home gym or buying a gym membership? So it's the beginning of the year, and a lot of us are starting to figure out, what are we going to do to promote our strength? Are we going to work with a home gym? Are we going to go to get a gym membership? What's the best option for me? What are the benefits, the pros, the cons, etc.? And how do we make that choice? So, I just wrote an article about this on Powerlifting Technique, and now we're kind of putting it in video form. Me personally, you're looking at my home gym. I know you can only see a fraction of it. It's not really that big. If I was to give you dimensions, I think it's a 8 foot by 10 foot room. And for me, that's enough space because I love compounds. I do some strongman stuff. I do it out in the driveway, but I really liked the home gym atmosphere and choosing that as my option for my fitness and performance and strength training. But for you, there's some questions that need to be asked. What are your goals? What are some things that you're having to consider with your strength and performance? And hopefully by the end of the video, we can give you some ideas, some tips, and some facts into making this decision for yourself and if it's the best one for you. So I know I started talking about my home gym. I love it, but let me go ahead and weigh out the pros and cons of both options. So in general, a home gym is great for someone who needs flexibility, time efficiency, and convenience. I guess that's kind of outlined in there too. Also someone who's willing to pay the price up front. So a home gym is not super cheap by any means. It can be. Like you see in this room, I got the power rack, the barbell. I have more than one barbell. I have this ordinary Olympic barbell, a deadlift barbell, trap bar. I have all these plates, a cable system. I got a dumbbell rack here with some kettlebells, med balls. I mean, I can keep going on and on and on, right? You don't have to be as elaborate. I've known some people who have a home gym and it's a treadmill, some bands, some dumbbells, and their TV to watch through a guided workout. So home gyms can kind of vary in price, but that is one thing that you have to think about up front. Are you willing to pay the price up front? Are you willing to design it, set it up, and build it? Mine took a little time to work on, but I kind of felt like it was good for me. So again, the benefits: time efficiency, flexibility, convenience. I'm a dad, so I love being with the kids, and it's kind of hard to tell myself to schedule a 2-hour block in my day to leave, to come back. So there are some variables to think about. But for people with gym memberships, there's a lot of perks to gym memberships. I mean, to start a gym membership, it might not even be that expensive. There's all different types of gyms that can cater to your needs and strength. I mean, you don't have to choose anything super expensive, but one of the first things about gyms that are exciting is that they're not as expensive up front. A social environment is more engaging, and there might be more motivation to actually be stronger in front of people. I know when I go to the gym, I don't want to be the weakest person there. So sometimes maybe I'm throwing on a little bit more weight than I normally do, but those are some of the benefits of a gym membership. Upfront costs might not be as bad. Social engagement, the amenities. My home gym does not have a spa or a steam room, a sauna, a pool, hot tub. It has none of that. Now my wife, she's got a gym membership to a place, and she has all of those amenities, and she'll take me as a guest every once in a while. And it's awesome because I get to go there and I kind of feel like it becomes a different part of my schedule. Sometimes having the home gym, you kind of feel like it's a part of your normal day routine. It's not as special, I guess, in a way. But like I said, there's pros and cons to both. Now, we keep talking about costs, right? So let's get into the heart of the costs. So in the article, I talked about this, and I'm, recalling some information right off the top of my head. But when I bought this gym, I told the people who built the house, I want the garage door, I want it to be an open space so I can build my gym in here. All my equipment cost about $2,700. Now, obviously you can use a credit card, finance it, whatever you want to do with that. But it was kind of a big purchase, and it was a conversation I had to have with my wife. Is this going to be something that she's okay with me spending the price on? So, barbell, they can range. They can get up to $300, $400, $500 for a good one. And, sometimes people talk about, hey, just, weight's weight. But I mean, when you look at a barbell, see how that spins for a while and then stops? Some of the top end bars, that thing will spin for long amount of time, maybe a minute, 2 minutes, I don't know. The quality of your home gym really needs to meet your needs. And for most of the people watching this video who are powerlifters, you probably want better equipment than not, correct? I have some plates. I'm not sure how much I spent on plates, maybe $800 or $900, and that got me close to 700 pounds. The stronger you get, the more expensive it's gonna get. I got gym flooring, more gym flooring, the trap bar, the back extension, extension, the deadlift bar, that was about $450. The dumbbells, the kettlebells, I mean, it adds up. But I've been in the home gym now for 3.5 years, and it's been great. And I enjoy lifting here all the time. So it was worth it to me. I got the price, I paid it off. So now no strings attached. But like I said, there's some drawbacks to it too. One of the ones is weather. Right now we're having cold weather in Texas. Kind of makes it tricky to be in here. I don't have the social engagement like I would. I don't have the amenities and all those other factors too. So there are the limitations like I've spoken about. And get back to gym memberships, you could get a basic gym membership that might cost you throughout the year $600 to $800. I think with Crunch and their Crunch Fitness, they have some good equipment. I've been a guest there before and I actually enjoyed the workout. And I think with the membership and the whole year, calculated, it was about $800 a year to go to a Crunch Fitness. And if you think about that, let's make it $800 just to be simple. For my home gym, $2,700, $800 a year at Crunch, $800, $1,600, $2,400. So about 3 years being a Crunch Fitness member would have been the same cost, or not the same, but close to the same cost it would have been for me to get the home gym. I mean, that's kind of a conversation you need to have for yourself too. Is it worth paying the gym membership for something you're not owning, or is it worth having the home gym and then never having to pay for it after the fact? Crunch Fitness is about $800 a year. Gold's Gym was about $2,400. So right then and there, 1 year at Gold's Gym could have bought you all of this stuff almost. And then like Equinox, that was like $6,400, I believe, for a year. And that's really expensive. There might be some things that you do at Equinox you can't do in here. And that might affect you and your goals. Like if you're someone who needs to do a tire flip, you're not going to do it here, but maybe at Equinox. Planet Fitness, they have a cheaper price too, but maybe at Planet Fitness you can't use barbells like you could in here. So I mean, I can go back and forth with the argument all day long. So a lot of it really boils down to you. What do you need? Do you need convenience? Do you need flexibility? Do you need the amenities? Do you have the time in your schedule to go somewhere for the gym for about 2 to 3 hours a day and not miss a beat in your schedule? Do you need that social interaction? So there's a lot of variables to think about. But at the end of the day, what's right for you is based on your goals and your performance. I can hit all my goals in here, no questions asked. It was a little pricey up front, but now it's paid off. So I love the home gym. I love that experience. And hopefully now, coming to the conclusion of the video, you kind of have a better understanding of what you want to choose this year for your gym situation and which one makes the most sense to you. Is it a gym membership or is it a home gym? Hopefully by now, you've kind of figured out what you want to do with that. And if you have more questions or concerns, or if you want to know more about my space, leave a comment. Like the video, subscribe, ask questions. A lot of times the questions you ask become videos we do later, but get involved. Ask me more about some of the setup I have in here. I can tell you more about the dimensions, the height, the temperature difference between outside and inside. Do my bars rust or not? How do I keep them from rusting? Whatever you want to ask when it comes to home gym advice or gym membership advice, please ask, and I'll be more than happy to help. So again, my name is Joseph Lucero with Powerlifting Technique. I hope you enjoyed the video. You learned something today, and you'll stay interactive and continue to watching our videos. So thank you.